survived the crowd. Welcome aboard. Go ahead and be seated, and we'll be on our way shortly. Looks like the cops are containing the crowd, so we'll be able to get out of here. Such a boisterous reception from the good people of Tallahassee. You are adored. As always, it is an honor to gaze upon your magnificence. Well, that was a tremendous show that you put on tonight. It always amazes me how you can both give the audience everything they want, yet somehow leave them wanting more. Really spectacular. Well, after a show like that, I know you'll want to freshen up a little bit, so I have a nice hot towel for you. And let me get this cloth on the table for you so we can get you some goodies as we get ready to take off here. And I will be back momentarily. All right. Are you feeling a little more rejuvenated? Definitely helps with that. Before we get underway, I know you will want these. I have your 2 sticks of Trident gum. And then I have ginger ale for you. Sound good? I thought so. Allow me. Perfect for a flight. And would you like me to take that towel? Alright, I'll get situated and be back with you in a few minutes as we get airborne. Alright, you just relax for now. Okay. Howdy, partners. It's your captain on the horn, your good buddy Tex Arcana. And I wanted to share a bit of gossip I heard on the wireless we got up here. Tower likes the cut of our jib and we are clear. So tie yourself down, get your boots in them stirrups, grab a hold of them reins, 'cause I'm about to give this baby the spurs. Yippee-ki-yay. we feeling now? Yeah, I know it must be such an exertion to be up there on stage like that doing what you do. Well, to help things out, I have your M&Ms. A nice little snack here while I prepare your potato. I'm assuming you want your post-show potato. Alright, let me work on that and you enjoy. What do you mean? No. Oh my God. I told Henry to take out the green M&Ms. He knows. I deeply apologize for this situation. I will rectify this immediately. I am so sorry. Let me just grab a bowl and I will take care of this, okay? Alright. No problem. Just get these green ones out of there for you. I am so sorry. I don't know what got into Henry. The important thing is we solve it as quickly as possible. Alright, I have removed the green M&Ms. I will get rid of these immediately, and I will allow you to inspect to see if that meets your needs. Well, I am glad to hear that. Let me dispose of these. I would like to offer my formal apology for what has happened here. I must admit that there are two mistakes that I have made, neither of which are acceptable. One, Henry was in my charge, and thus my responsibility to ensure he completed his job of putting your M&Ms in the bowl without the green ones, as you have clearly specified. On top of that, when I brought out the bowl to you, I could have more closely inspected it to note that that job had not been done properly by Henry, but of course being my responsibility. So on account of these two egregious errors, I offer my resignation and I will see myself out through the front door now. Oh my God. You are too kind, so generous, so magnificently benevolent. I guarantee that will never happen again. And again, thank you. You are so kind. I appreciate that. We will make sure everything is perfect going forward. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. please enjoy the M&Ms now that they are appropriately sorted. And I will be back with your potato, which is going to be fantastic. We're going to move past this incident. All right. Just a moment. Here we are. I have prepared your potato exactly to your specifications. 30 seconds on low, followed by 1 minute on high, and 45 seconds on medium, each second repeat of the cycle until it is perfectly tender and fluffy inside. This is perfection. I'll serve this up for you. And of course, I have your 2 hemispheres of butter, which if you're good, I will place onto your potato for you. Okay. And of course, your 16 shreds of cheddar cheese, which I will now add as well. Perfect. Okay, here we go. My goodness, it looks delicious. Is everything the way you want it to be? Fantastic. Well, I'm going to let you dig in. I assume you'll be wanting your gin and tonic to go with it. Superb. Let me get that and enjoy your potato. Okay. Hello again. You look like you are marching to the beat of the starch. You're getting pleasure out of that potato. Love to hear it. Well, I have got your gin and tonic fixing so we can whip one up for you. Okay? Let's do it. Glass of ice. Some beautiful tonic water. And, of course, your Bombay Sapphire Gin. Juniper herbaceousness. Alright, let's get this going. There we are. And crack open this tonic. Okay. gorgeous gin and tonic. Please enjoy. Now that your appetite is warmed up, I'm guessing you're going to be ready for your signature ham sandwich. All right, I will get that ready for you. Okay, be back in just a jiffy. Let me set this down. Everything groovy? Glad to hear it. So I've got the ingredients ready for your ham sandwich. Just wanted to get your final approval. So I got this fresh baked roll. I mean, take a whiff of that. Isn't that wonderful? Very nice roll. And then found the ham you suggested. It did take a couple hours to find the farm, not being a local and unfamiliar with the roads. I did run into a very vibrant local with a shotgun who suggested I hurry up and find it or else, and that did seem to focus me. But I was able to find Dwight's place, and your assessment was spot on. Just the most beautiful country ham. Absolutely impeccable and delicious. He sliced it up beautifully for you. Just terrific stuff. Fresh sliced cheddar cheese from the deli, and I watched them like a hawk to make sure everything was done properly, and it was. Gonna be beautiful stuff. And then of course, fresh tomatoes that I got from the grocer off the highway there on the way to Dwight's. So great suggestions. I think these are some perfect ingredients. Those looking good to you? All right, and then of course, have your favorite blend of honey mustard for the sandwich. So I think we're in agreement. This is going to be perfect for your sandwich. Okay, then let me griddle it up and you can enjoy. All right. Well, all right, I bet you can already smell it, but I have your ham sandwich, and just wow. That is going to be amazing. Look good to you? Great. The pilot was losing his mind over the smell. If it's okay with you, I'm gonna make him one. All right. Great. There are a couple business matters we need to attend to. I wouldn't want to bother you while eating, but there is some urgency. All right. Let's talk about it. All right. I never want to trouble you with things like this if I don't have to, but there is a bit of urgency, so let's just go through them quickly, okay? So we're headed to Greensboro, and you'll be playing the Coliseum tomorrow night. Now, I know that normally when we go to Greensboro that you like to stay with the Admiral. Unfortunately, I got a message from the Admiral back there in Tallahassee, and his mansion is undergoing renovation, so it's not going to be an option. I know. Um, so I've done the next best thing that we could do. The best option is a Holiday Inn there. Yeah, you'll be on the top floor. It is not a suite, but I'm assured it is the best room available. Looks out onto the pool. And we're going to add some extra touches just to make sure it has all the luxury and comfort you require. Yeah, they're able to get the silk sheets, so that is no problem. But our team on the ground there will stock it up for you, so it's going to feel just like home. Again, sorry for the inconvenience, and the Admiral does send his regrets. But he is hoping to see you soon. Okay, wonderful. Now, the next matter concerns your rider for the show tomorrow night. Yeah, the venue called. There was a small inconvenience. So, interestingly, I thought it might be with the alcohol, given some of the dry counties in the area, but the bottle of gin, bottle of scotch, bottle of brandy, bottle of vodka, bottle of tequila, and the 2 bottles of Dom Perignon are no issue. They're going to have those available. But we do require, as part of your contract, 2 bottles of Royal Crown Cola to go along with the 4 moon pies they are obligated to provide. Well, it turns out that apparently in the Greensboro area that RC Cola is actually forbidden to be sold or consumed by statute. Yeah, it's very unfortunate. Some of these counties hold on to some very bizarre and outdated laws. On the other hand, a cola founded in spite is perhaps, not too surprising that it might engender some negative laws in face of that. So I know this is a very upsetting matter. I know the RC Cola and the moon pies are a deeply important part of your post-show ritual. Yeah. So, is there a substitute we can suggest to the venue? Yeah, contractually they are on the hook here, but it is butting up against a legal matter, so I have a small amount of sympathy. Pepsi Cola? Alright, I will talk to the pilot. We will radio ahead and get Scotty working on that with the venue. Should be all sorted by tomorrow. And again, what an inconvenience. So sorry. Thank you for being willing to work with us on this. And don't worry, it will not be an issue for the Cincinnati show. So everything will be as per the contract. All right, great. Now, the final matter we need to discuss is, unfortunately, a disturbing one. Your single is not moving up the charts as rapidly as we would hope. Yeah, it has been sitting at number 4, which is completely unacceptable, of course. Now, we've, of course, been paying attention to media coverage and radio airplay, and we have noted that some of the LA DJs are not playing the single as often as they are obligated to per our previous arrangement with them. Yes, I would hate to think that they thought of that as idle chatter rather than a clear agreement between us and them. Yes. There's two kind of notably, but the biggest offender is Willie Watusi. Yeah, it's pretty shocking. And overall, it is shocking because I think this new album is your finest work. I mean, you have had several era-defining hits, but on this new record, you marry your youthful energy with your growing maturity as a songwriter and your ability to speak to people of all backgrounds, all walks of life. It's really a phenomenal achievement, so I'm extremely confused as to why they're not playing the record. No, I mean that from the bottom of my heart. So I put in a call to Mr. Presbolewski over at the label. I'm thinking a call from the A&R people to the radio stations would just remind them. I mean, surely they're just being a little forgetful. Yeah, I mean, I think we made our terms pretty clear. I agree with that. You think this requires a more immediate solution? Well, it is serious, I grant you that. You'd like to send Vincenzo to help with the situation. I see. Well, Vincenzo is a wonderful man, a sweet man, but he is a tool that once we let him out of the cage, so to speak, will pursue the matter to its full completion. I see. Yes. If you think this merits his involvement, then that is our course of action. Would you be willing to just put that request in writing for me? Of course, I am joking. My job is to insulate you from day-to-day annoyances and prison sentences. So yeah, if I were to reach out to Vincenzo, it would be entirely of my own volition and entirely disconnected from my employment under you. And I do feel in this case I have an issue that I could go to Vincenzo for some assistance on, and I think that will be my course of action. I'm sure we'll get this matter resolved very, very soon, and that single will be at the top of the charts where it belongs. Alright, fairly short flight. I've taken enough of your time. I'm gonna leave you so you can just get some rest and take it easy until we land in Greensboro. Alright? Okay, I won't bother you anymore. Okay. Alright, and I do have Mama's blanket So comforting and knitted. Why don't you take that and just get some rest until we land. Do you need anything else? Alright, perfect. If you change your mind, you know where to find me. Otherwise, why don't you just have a nice rest before we land in Greensboro, okay? Alright, I'll leave you to it. Howdy ho, it's me again. Just wanted to let you know I'm about to descend to a lower altitude so as to affect the landing in Greensboro. I want you to know how much I enjoy riding the trails with y'all, and we will touch back down on the surface of the earth in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. I just wanted to ask, are you going to be going out when we get there? Because I would be happy to make you a cup of joe, give you a little Java jump start if you're going to go out on the town. You're going to go to the hotel and sleep. I think that's a great plan. You'll be refreshed and rejuvenated and ready for your fans at the show tomorrow night. Alright, just wanted to check in. Alright. And here we are. Got everything you need? Alright, well then, let's get you to the limo and to the hotel. Alright, let's do it.